Like the ocean, yeah man, I east side. Young bad, I mean never born in a history. Hi, his name is Blake.
Sean Paul and Shaggy still the big Jamaican artists with the most streams of their music globally. And Legend, the best of Bob Marley and the Wailers, was the top-selling reggae album in 2020. But who were Jamaicans at home listening to? Two names topping that list.
Year to year for the past 3 or 4 years, Vybz Kartel is the most streamed artist in terms of his catalog. But this year, a female shot up having the #1 most streamed song, which is Koffee and Lockdown.
Where will we go? When the quarantine thing done and everybody touch road.
In terms of figures, Vybz Kartel has streamed with his catalog over 80-odd million times in Jamaica. He probably streamed more elsewhere, so when we do the global music report, we can do that. But in terms of Jamaica, he's the most streamed artist with over 80-odd million streams.
And Koffee?
And Koffee's #1 song, Lockdown, has been streamed over 7 million times on YouTube.
Those figures don't sound particularly impressive compared to other genres.
Yes, in other genres, persons are streaming 7 million times per day. Only Sean Paul has superseded anything that we have in Jamaica. He was streamed over 600 million times on Spotify this year. Other people who streamed big on like TikTok is Shaggy and Conqueror with that new song that they came with Banana. You know, it gave everybody a vibe and it became a viral sensation. So persons aren't just streaming on the traditional platforms. TikTok is providing viral moments for artists as well.
Yo, sorry me G, like I the wrong number this. No a Keisha phone man, but on a Keisha this a Chris.
Governor is one that played in that market with his songs telling the story about Chris. Those songs got viral streams as well.
The big streaming platforms don't operate in Jamaica.
Only Apple Music and YouTube are of significance in Jamaica. You have other platforms that haven't really dented the market as yet, like Audiomack. They're growing. We have Deezer, which was here much longer, and DigiPlay. Don't forget DigiPlay. DigiPlay provides some streaming energy for the market as well. But in terms of what's recognized and where people are consuming the music, YouTube is it. YouTube, especially this year, became the global stage. Everybody was streaming, not just music, but concerts.
Babylon, you're falling down. Me say you're not gonna live to the morning come.
Who else in the Jamaican market made even a slight dent internationally?
High on the list of most streamed artists are Alkaline, Chronic Law, Shensia, who is a female among all the top 10 men in the most streamed in Jamaica. She did well.
You won't let me go. I will love you wanting more.
Well, Shensia apart from Koffee.
Shensia and Koffee. Koffee's energy came from one song. Shensia had many songs, and that's why she's the most streamed female artist, but Koffee has the most streamed song.
So apart from Lockdown, who else was in contention in terms of songs?
In terms of song, Rags to Riches by TJ, you had Under Vibes by Tommy Lee, you had Ocean Wave by Alkaline, Life is Good by Future and Drake, which is a hip-hop song that penetrated the Jamaican market, Cree by Alkaline. Skilly Bang had a few songs there, but he didn't make the top 10 most streamed songs, but he made the top 10 most streamed artists. And Skilly Bang is a newcomer. His style is different and people love him and they're streaming. Dexter Daps is another one. He dropped an album and the girls just love him and them streaming him every day.
Well, that's nice, but reggae and dancehall in 2020, not a good look compared to the other genres.
Comparatively, reggae and dancehall still lags. It accounts for about 6% of global streams. That's not enough to get the attention of the world music scene.
So what do reggae and dancehall lack? A star, a name?
I think the basics, which is what the music industry lives off, is artist development. And it needs organization around that. And then you organize an industry around creating real stars with longevity and career. Just singing two songs and clashing two man and ray, that only will go so far. If you really want to break into this American, European, Japanese music market, which are the major markets, you need songs that are translatable to a whole heap of people, not just this 2.5 million here and 2.5 in America. You need larger songs that will hit.
None of them know better than me new shoes them.
So back where we started, why does Vybz Kartel year in, year out dominate in terms of streams?
Vybz Kartel created a market for himself and a radio station through YouTube. So his YouTube channel is called Vybz Kartel Radio, I believe. And he releases music over and over to feed that audience. He's good at what he's doing. They love his lyrics. They love how he communicates with them, and they will always support him because the Gaza fan base is untouchable. They believe in what Vybz Kartel does, and he feeds them, and it's one nice family for them.
Yes, sir.
So Skilly Benga's got a publishing deal. Will that help him to project outside of Jamaica?
Maybe, maybe not. Sony ATV owns a lot of music for a whole lot of people. That was the same Sony ATV that Michael Jackson owned half of it, and they bought back the rights when he died. They own a lot of music. So if Skilly Bang does make an impact and he has the right connection to the publishing house, they can place his music into key areas that will help people to see him all over the world.
One name he didn't mention was Popcorn.
Popcorn, he dropped 2 albums, he made the Billboard chart. That's more than many people did this year. He had collaborations with Drake, and he did what anybody could do in this time of lockdown. There weren't any concerts, weren't any tours going on, but he released music, his fans love him, and he remained relevant this year.
And where's Buju?
Buju Banton just won the Mobo Awards for Best Reggae Act, and we will see if he will win Best Reggae Album at the Grammy Awards come January.
Your pick for Song of the Year in 2020?
Song of the Year for me is Lighter.
Baby, when the bright lights start to fade.
Everybody was singing Lighter. They were singing Lockdown, but everybody was jazzing and singing to Lighter. The little kids were making videos and Lighter. Plus, Taurus Riley had an album, Healing, that came and healed all of us.
Plus, he's your good pal, so you're being loyal.
Of course, Taurus is my brethren. Healing forever.
You make me feel like